This is Paul. The United States continues to insist. You know, Castro, and I think he recently died in the last few years, and for Cuba, and I'm sorry to hear that he did pass away. Now, Batista, yeah, dictatorship. Yes, this is really something. Yeah. I happen to have an attraction to Cuba. Before the revolution, they had a large number of hotels where a lot of American business people they used to travel to Cuba, and in fact, I wanted to own quite a few of them. The Spy network of hotels for women and men, actually guests, yep, that like to spy on the other guests in the hotel and listen in and watch what they do while in their individual rooms. It's called the Spy Hotel Chain for individuals that have to know what the other guests are doing. Similar to the 1950s, it's an espionage spy where individuals like to check into the hotel knowing that they can be heard about what they're saying and seen because of the top secret cameras in in the actual rooms themselves that they know they're there consenting that the other guests can see what's going on. Now, this Cuba, yeah, could you call them? Yes. Cuba nationalized three American refineries. Yeah. Action escalated the U.S. embargo on Cuba and responded by nationalizing all American owned property. I would like to know this 5,911. Yeah. You offered a 20-year bond for 4.5% to U.S. companies. The U.S. Ambassador Phil Bonzal requested the compensation up front and rejected the offer. I know back then you thought, well, we don't have the money, but they did know that, didn't they? Yes, they were really playing hardball with Cuba. The U.S. established a registry of claims against the Cuban government, ultimately developing files on 5,911 specific companies. The Cuban government has refused to discuss the compensation of U.S. claims, and the U.S. government continues to insist on compensation for U.S. companies. I'd like to buy all those U.S. companies and give that money to Cuba so that I can buy the hotels, the five-star hotels on the Cuban beaches where very large-breasted Cuban women happen to work in my hotel chain. Understanding that can be seen in the Cuban hotel chain known as the Spy. I like playing espionage.